So I have been using my Delonghi Dinamica Plus for a few months now, and that means it is time to descale it. And they have actually made it a pretty easy process on this machine. And if you're the first owner, you know it also comes with some descalers. So you have everything you need to get started. And today, I'll be walking through the whole process. Let's get into it. A few things we need prepared to get started. You want to make sure you have your water spout nozzle on. So that is on and connected. You do not want your milk frother. You're going to want your water tank emptied. But more important to this, something people always forget, you want to pull out your water filter. Yes, if you descale it with this in, it's going to ruin it. You'll have to get a new one. Pull it out. And of course, you'll need your descaler. Now, these are essentially just pouches, and you only need 100 milliliters, which is the full pouch here. You can see we got it right there. And that's all you'll need to walk through this whole process. Now, this is gonna get your drinks tasting normal again. It's gonna get all that mineral and any other gunk out of all the water pipes. So let's get into it. Start by turning it on. So first thing you wanna do is go to your little settings menu on your Delonghi, and then scroll until you see descale at the top here. Now, warning, once you start this process, you're gonna have to finish it. So click on that with caution. So we're gonna go ahead and click on that, and it's gonna walk us through the starting steps. And the first is adding our descaler. So what you're gonna notice on your water tank is there's an A level right here. There's a little A right there with a line. And then at the top here, there's a B level. So if we look on our monitor here, it says A plus B. So basically what we wanna do, so get that top cut off just like that. And what you're gonna wanna do is pour that all directly inside. And you need exactly 100 milliliters. So when we look at it, you're gonna see right up to that A level. So you know you're perfect. Now, once you have that done, let's go ahead and fill our water. And you're gonna wanna fill that right up to the B level. Not more, not less, directly at that B. So I'm directly at the B, and now just slide it in. When you're done, press next. And now it's telling us to empty our drip tray. So you just wanna make sure there's room for stuff to fall into it. But you don't have to clean it at this point. We're gonna clean it at the very end. So just empty it. And we can slide it back in. Now press that next button. Okay, so now what they say is you need about a 2-liter container. I only have this smaller one, so I'll show you what you do if you don't have one big enough. But I'm just gonna put it underneath. This is probably closer to a liter. You should have one about double this size, but you can see you only have so much width, right? Or sorry, so much height. So you gotta kind of deal with what you have in the house. So press that OK button. And now it's gonna go directly through the descaling products. So there's gonna be liquid coming from here and here. We can lower that there. Let's let it go to work, let it do its thing, and we'll come back in a little bit. Been about 15 minutes and we're half done the descaling process. And you'll notice my water isn't too murky. Now I'm gonna go empty this since it just finished the nozzle. But once you empty it, make sure you put it back. It's still got a while to go. So we got batch number 2 finished, and you're gonna get this notice on your screen saying you need to refill your water tank to the max. So make sure you rinse it out really well first, get the rest of any leftover solution out, then fill it all the way up to the top, and we're gonna start the next rinsing process. We're gonna slide our water tank back in, nice and full. And now take your container, place it back, and let's start the next process, which is the rinsing, where it's now gonna get rid of any leftover descaler back inside the machine. And look at all that gross liquid coming out of it. Wait till you see this. This is where if you don't have a big enough container, do a quick mid-rinse dump, or just have another one handy. Either way works. Okay, now this is a good chance to take your drip tray and not just empty it, but also give it a nice shiny clean. Slide that back in. And that's it, our descaling process is now complete. Only one thing left to do, gotta test it. Don't forget to put the filter you took out back inside your water tank. Okay, we are just going to make a basic coffee. Let's give it a try. Okay, we got our hot cup of coffee here. Let's give it a try. Now this should taste way better. So if your drinks were tasting a little funky, your machine does tell you when to descale, but sometimes it's not always correct. So look at that creme on top. Yeah, it just tastes fresher than before. After a few months of use, you will need to descale it, guys. So you can always come back to this video whenever you need to. Thanks for watching.